Hi there, this is VasserVimes and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I finished up the post-siege Citadel tour, and all that's left to do is return to the Normandy, which I've held off on in case of cutscenes, which is always a little bit of a peril when you go back to the Normandy. I'll have to have a word with my crew, but barring any craziness after that, it's Omega time. Let's go to the Normandy. Yes. And cutscenes, there you go. I know this game too well.
Hey.
Oh,
I wonder
Kaidan.
where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
No. I like you more than I like the counselors.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself.
Now, a lot of
Knowing
these
that you
things are being
acted
pushed to
with
later.
integrity. And it matters.
You're talking about Udina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same. Including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Oh yay! Yes. Yes, I want you on the Normandy. You've got great powers, and I really like that he's been wrestling with this, because I think it's important that someone, at least someone, is thinking about how we're going to all deal with this emotionally when this war ends, however it ends. Yeah, come on back.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard,
This is awesome.
I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again.
You better
I'll
not.
get you back.
Good to know.
It was
Welcome
really
aboard,
annoying
Major.
for a while there.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Cool. Kaidan back on the team, and
Shepard, I got
both of you
Anderson
guys
patched
here
in. I
to
was just getting him up to speed.
welcome me.
Udina. That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kaidan.
What?
You knew
Your
it was
assassin.
Kaidan?
I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
How did you know it was Kaidan?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him.
Oh
I
yeah.
shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
It's
That'd be my guess.
probably in the books then.
Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Because Sanders, as I understand it, is a fairly major character, or at least an important player in the Mass Effect books. So maybe Kaidan hasn't come out of left field after all. Yeah, thanks.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Are
Lang
the
has them
Asari even
scared.
helping us?
Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
Sweet!
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly.
It's not bad.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced
Utilized.
it can generate enough energy to
Fucking
destroy the
used.
Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
What he said about wiping us all out made me think that what if the kind of double-edged sword of this this crucible is, what if it's just kind of like a last resort sort of weapon where it's just like we end the Reapers, we prevent them from hurting any further generations, but our generation will also be wiped out as well with a 1-2 stroke. That would suck. I hope it doesn't end that way. That would be just kind of miserable and depressing. Yeah. I'm gonna say the badass thing in this instance.
Reapers. They'll all pay for this war. One way or another.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Tyrian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing
Quarians!
to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
I thought that
Be
they
careful.
were...
We've got reports of instability along the Geth border.
Yeah, I thought
Pack
that
it
they were
out.
concerned with their minor Geth situation.
Shepard, do you have a moment?
I suppose.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Now they want my help.
Something they
Pretty
can't
bitter
handle.
about the Asari right
From
now,
what I
apparently.
can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
With what?
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. How's my war assets? How are they going? I thought the Destiny Ascension was... Yeah, I thought it was part of, like, the Citadel force. It's for the Council. I don't know why it's associated with the Asari, but okay. Oh, my effective military strength is about 2,000, and I still don't know whether that's good or not. I have no idea.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Of course he did. I wonder where Kaidan's going to be hanging out.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
For you, always.
Commander, I've found something you need to see.
Okay.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Cool. You're always the one with the Cerberus missions, aren't you? But there's a lot of Cerberus missions, so... Yeah, I don't know if they'd be trustworthy. They might be double agents.
Unless they're
kind of thing.
indoctrinated and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Might be.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
Okay.
You found them?
What?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Such a cutie. Anything else to say?
Commander?
Nope. Game night? You could have mentioned this. I was literally just talking to you, Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. The civilian? What civilian? What? I don't know what she's talking about. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Now, does that have to do with the fact that she's a love interest? Can I still play games if I stay with Garrus? I'm so conflicted. Allers. Everyone's sending me emails even though I'm going to be going to talk to them in just a sec. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room. Everyone wants to meet in my cabin. So we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the council personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk to about it, just say the word, Diana. Everyone wants to meet me. Oh! Okay, so she wanted to... I guess I kind of jumped the gun and met her before I was supposed to. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotations so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leaves. Next time you hit the Citadel, come with Purgatory. I'll be there. Yes, you were. If I'm not blowing shit up in the field, Jack. Got a minute. Hey, Commander, just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. There you go. Everyone wants to talk, and it's making me nervous. And then here's Kaidan's dossier. I'm sure this is all fascinating. The joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. I'm an infiltrator. You don't get to be an infiltrator. I'm the only one. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. Well, we know what Tim's type is. He likes Kaidan, and he likes me. Priority Citadel shore leave. I'm ordering that. Has an apartment on the wards. That's. I feel like I remember someone mentioning something about Anderson's apartment. Is this possibly the DLC that I'm supposed to play after the game? Or, I think I kind of decided that that's what I was going to do. I was going to play the Citadel DLC? I think that's what it's called. After the game. After the main story. Whichever.
Cerberus is going to have a hard time recruiting now.
Yeah, really. Except they, like, brainwash people, so maybe not.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
They're already kind of in
Didn't
politics.
He used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
He worked for me.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil.
He's a
the
hipster
important
pilot.
thing is that you kicked their asses. And Kaidan's back. He
Yeah.
even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
That is in fact the first rule. Actually, I think the first rule is don't fuck with Shepard. It's kind of modeled after Arya's rule. Forget about Kaidan? No? You don't need to forget about Kaidan.
Go easy on Kaidan. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not going to look good on the yearly performance review.
He didn't? No, you're being mean.
Commander?
Hey, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
I don't know if it's inferior, it's just
now all we need is
old.
a gun that fires thresher maws.
Yes. Just that not.
That was a joke.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating.
I didn't think
The
it
Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm.
By
This
a
has caused
really
me to
big
reassess
worm.
the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
Oh.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Sure. Is this about you two?
Again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
That's a big question. Those are very polarizing responses. If it's synthetic life and it's AI, I guess it has to go with its own internal motivations.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Yeah, there's I don't think it's fair to I don't think we're really at the point where we can say that reproduction is for most of organic life that's kind of the point. But when you reach this level of sentience, it's not really the main point anymore.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest.
It's a good idea. Just don't model yourself after like Hitler or something.
Humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Just like that. Alright.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It's kind of eerie.
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
You're welcome, I suppose. She just kind of said, I'm gonna be good. And now she's good. Defense matrix. Is that like the Geth shield? Because I would kind of want that. I could get into that. Might be the first bonus power that I actually want to buy.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Everyone in the entire world wants to speak with me. Alright. I decided I wanted to save the cabin stuff for last. Hi, Gareth. Are you mourning dead people? Oh, Thane's up there now.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
It didn't really... that's not really how I read the situation. I don't think it got all that. I mean, we did pull our guns on each other, but he caved pretty quickly. He was just, like, briefly suspicious. Could I have pulled the trigger on Kaidan? Well, I don't think it has to do with doing what must be done. It has to do with I like Kaidan more than the other people. So no, I wouldn't have killed Kaidan.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Kaidan didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
I barely even remember Ashley. Not really up for the whole holding her up as some kind of ultimate loss, you know?
Good to have Kaidan back. We can always use a friendly gun.
True. Oh, hi! So this is your room, huh? Where do you sleep? There's no kind of bed in here. Alright. Guess you just sleep on the couch. Hi.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there.
Alright, don't let it get you down.
Alongside them, but I want to be here. You know?
You can fight from here. We fight people.
Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard.
Oh, yeah.
My dad is,
dead?
He's MIA.
Oh.
He's presumed.
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
It's kind of the worst thing to be alone in. Did we know that he's Canadian? Is that something that we knew about him? I can't help but find that an endearing trait. I like Canadians, even though I spend time around Canadians, like, literally all day. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel for you, Kaidan. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. And empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind. Haunting me.
I get that. I do.
And my students.
Your students?
Whatever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know,
like your boot
when this
camp?
war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
What students?
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her.
She should get off planet right now.
Thanks for coming by.
We could maybe, like, go get her?
Good to have you back.
Probably not. I doubt that we're gonna go to Earth until we actually have to for, like, maybe the final fight? Probably. It's... Oh, I got Reave. That'd be pretty sweet, but I don't think it works with my, Not a biotic. I can't just sprout biotic abilities. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall.
Oh,
Scared
yeah.
the shit out of me. You could have warned me.
Oh, sorry.
She looks good, though.
She was the one... Seriously? That was the person that put you in hospital. I mean, that was the, you know, the aesthetic body that put you in hospital. How can you want some of that? I don't understand you, Kaidan.
Getting settled?
Not much to unpack. Left Earth in a hurry. Just the clothes on my back and a few things I've picked up on the Citadel. Kinda like it. Living lean.
Yeah.
Cerberus didn't cut corners rebuilding this place. There's a whole lot of credits in here.
And then it was kind of rebuilt again. Slightly. With, by the Alliance.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Alright, he had a lot to say. Hi, guys. Aw, remember when Thane lived here? He's dead now. Should put some kind of memorial or something.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
She gets shit done. She's very admirable. Hi, Liara.
Hello again.
She doesn't want to talk to me. You didn't want to talk to me on Citadel. You don't want to talk to me now. You just want to talk to me when you need help with the SAR stuff. I see how it is. So for once, Chakwas wants to talk to me. Hey, Chakwas.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment.
It's just on the Citadel.
In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I suppose. I wish she had told me that when I was on the Citadel. Why me? Because I'm the one that goes on the Citadel.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Welcome.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Well, hey. That'd be rad. Let me take a look at these bonus powers here. Those are not bonus powers. These bonus powers. And this slows down power use too. I almost wonder if I think I've kind of replaced what I used to use. I used the Geth shield a lot in Mass Effect 2, but I've kind of replaced it more or less with the cloak. Oh, warp ammo. Now I have warp ammo. Hi, Javik.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
Yes.
In our cycle,
agreed.
We will remove their limbs one by one.
Oh my God.
Offer them a choice: eat their own flesh or starve.
Jesus Christ.
Your politician
seems elaborate.
Far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too.
But you have like
there
indoctrination.
Is only one enemy in this war.
They can't help it.
Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
I could only see the draw of making their suffering drawn out to dissuade other people, but if you've got indoctrination, dissuading people has nothing to do with it. They can't help turning against their people.
I would like to visit the Citadel again.
When it's less...
When it is not infested with traitors.
Yeah, sorry about that. I tried to make it fun, but there was just, There are too many Cerberus people there.
The Kaidan human bears watching, Commander. I sense that
suppose.
the blood in his veins is very cold.
Not literally.
Yes?
So I don't know whether Alex is going to want to talk to me. She wants to talk to me in her cabin.
Now, the Citadel in flames.
Which is weird.
A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space.
How is that only just breaking now? That happened ages ago. You're not really on the ball with this, Alex.
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I suppose. Wonder if Tali's gonna be around soon. They were talking about the Quarians when I first got back to the Normandy. You guys started talking about anything?
Commander.
Alright. Just thought of that because this is where Tali usually is. Hello, Steven.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah, we probably look pretty shitty as humans in general. Like, if like, I don't know, if a Krogan had done something like this, it would be like, rah, Krogans, you gotta be trusted. But apparently we can still be trusted even though specific humans do shitty things.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
Alright, I thought you'd have something to say about the fact that we hung out at the Citadel. That was fun. I guess. Jimmy!
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten.
Yeah, I thought he was getting better.
I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
Seriously.
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point?
There is no point.
Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Oh, please don't shoot the politicians. Alright, so I've almost finished my my Normandy tour, but I've got to meet some people in my cabin. I'm not going to go in quite yet. Which I don't really know what it's about. I'm thinking it might have to do with starting, or rather not, starting love interest plot lines. So this may prove to be awkward. Really looking forward to it. But until then, everybody stay peachy.